All right, this is coming to you from House of the Sons Global. I have a very touching story to tell us today. Story about a young lady. She called me and told me her story. A very touching story. So after discussing with her, counseling her, so I decided to bring this story here. I want to hear from you to know what you think about the story, and I want to tell us that she is reading your comment on the comment section. After listening to this story, please drop your comment on the comment section, and she's reading your comment, okay? I want to hear from you after listening to this story. But before I continue, I want to tell us this. House of the Sons Global is sorry for what is happening lately. We've not been coming up with our normal videos. It is because of some circumstances beyond our control, so I want to apologize for that. We're having problem on our Facebook page and other handles, so we are fixing everything, putting them together to come back better. And I promise you this time we are going to be better, okay? So thank you so much for being there all this while. Yeah, this is a story of a young graduate who just got married. Before she met her husband, during her youth service, she was posted to a far state for her youth service. On getting to the state, she was having the issue of accommodation. So when she met few people, to help her out get accommodation, she was directed to meet a young man. So this young man, when they met, they exchanged contact. And the very day she came to that city, she went to a nearby church and slept there. So after meeting this young man that very day, the next day, they had an appointment. And the young man took her around to show her some places where she can actually pay and stay for her youth service. So in the course of both of them going around looking for apartment where she can lodge, that very day they went out, they weren't able to see a good place for her. They scheduled for another day. The following day they went out looking for places, and finally they got a place. As time went by, the cleaning of the house, repainting, decoration, trying to put the house in order. The young man has been there for her, helping her out. Little did she know that this young man has something in mind. She paid him, she paid for the house, paid the young man for his services and everything. Then along the line, something happened. She noticed that this young man is coming closer to her, in a way that, in an affectionate way. And she disliked. She made him know that she's not in for that. She wants to keep focused and face why she came to that city. At a point, the next day, the very day she told that young man, made her mind clear to that young man. The young man was sad. He left. And he was, according to the lady, the young man was sounding like, after helping you and you won't let me. And the lady was like, for what? Let you do what? I've paid you for your services. Then what else do you want? He ended that like that. The lady didn't take it to be anything. What happened? At night, he came. He barged into the house, and that place was a local place. He barged into the house and made mess of that lady. He took advantage of her mercilessly. And I'm telling you, after that day, she never saw him again. She reported to the police station and did everything to locate him, all that, to no avail. And I'm telling you, it died down like that. It was after her service that she came home. She didn't tell anybody what happened. She tried to do away with the memories and all that. Do you know what happened? She got engaged immediately after her service. Coming back home, she got engaged. And after a few months, the wedding took place. After the wedding, just right after the traditional wedding and church wedding, everything, someone visited. Someone visited to say congratulations to his brother in his marriage. Guess who visited? the young man that took advantage of that young lady came into the house. See the young man, see the lady, see the husband. And the young lady was able to control herself. And the young man was able to control himself also. Though the husband, according to the lady, suspected the move, the eye contact between the two, but she was able to confuse the husband. Okay? All right. The young man that took advantage of her is a brother to her husband. You see? So I needed to do two things for me right now. One, drop your advice on the comment section. Tell her what to do because she's reading your advice. Secondly, I want you to share this video to go viral. I want people to advise this young lady on what to do. Please share this video right now, okay? And don't forget, this is House of the Sons Global. Thank you so much and see you next Friday.